The one thing taking a slight gloss off the afternoon for Rangers with the red card to Mo Diomande. Yeah, I'll let you three discuss it.
Embarrassing. I think sometimes when you go to the monitor, you can be too stubborn. Sometimes you've just got to admit you got it wrong, and Nick Walsh should have. There is no excessive force. There's no brutality. And if I'm Rangers, I would have my appeal in right now.
It's not. I mean, it is. You know, in Dundee and Glasgow, would you say that that's violent conduct? I'm not so sure. But what I would say, you can't slap people in the face.
What are you saying about Dundee and Glasgow?
You just can't do that. I mean, but look there, he does slap.
Does he catch him? Does he catch him?
Well, yeah, I think he does catch him. Hence why. I mean, Nick Walsh was right on the spot there. Yeah. So I just think so. While we can criticise Nick Walsh, I think that the player has to show discipline himself. And now, you know, he's going to miss a couple of games.
Maybe because
for Rangers. But you can't just go around slapping people.
Sean,
Chris.
you're smiling.
It's not allowed.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit inconclusive, even if he slaps him.
I think he has his hand open. He raises his hand. I would edge towards the red card. There you go.
Well, there's no excessive force in it. There's no brutality.
So hang on a minute. So we're just allowing some people. So
what happens on one side of the city?
If you don't, here we go. If you don't send him off for that, you're just saying it's a free. All games should be a free for all.
No, free for all. I mean, there is no excessive force in that. There is no excessive force in that. There's no brutality at all. I mean, I cannot understand. Listen, Nick Walsh is right there, and from his angle, it might look as if he's caught him.
It's only 5 yards.
It's inconclusive.
But you're saying it's inconclusive. Nick Walsh is right on the spot.
Because I'm watching it about 40 times here, and we're still arguing about it, which tells us that it's not inconclusive.
We're not arguing.
Well, we are, because you're coming back at me. Shock.
In terms of Mo Diomande, though, I mean, he was Rangers' most impressive performer out there. I mean, you've given him player of the match, so the red card's not.
No, I'm not taking that off. Because he shouldn't have been red carded anyway.
He will be a miss now for these couple of games. Ross County and Hearts, I think, the two games he misses.
No doubt, because you know what he brings Rangers in that middle of the pitch. We spoke about Raskin in terms of what he gives, but Diomande gives you something else. And I think Kris touched on it at half time. He was the only bright spark I thought Rangers had. You're the same in terms of that first half. He was up, he got the goal, but he broke the play up, and because he was fouled a few times as well. Got up, never reacted, and
he reacted at the end.
I'm talking about the first half. I'm coming to the second half now. And then, as I said, got his goal, and then wrongfully red carded for me. As I said, sometimes a referee, you can be quite quick to react. I think Nick Walsh has done that.
Well, he had time to look at it again.
He's then had 4 or 5 or maybe even more time to look at it, and he's decided to stick with it. I think sometimes you can be too stubborn. Sometimes even we're wrong when we put our hands up. Not very often, but sometimes we have to.